I couldn't have imagined the strength of the devastation until I saw it.
A Marin County teenager shares his journey to Israel to help farm workers recover from the conflict in the Middle East.
The 11 o'clock news on KTVU Fox 2 starts now.
And as the war between Israel and Hamas continues, we are hearing a remarkable story about a Bay Area teenager volunteering his time to help in the relief efforts. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Mike Meeback.
And I'm Julie Hayner. Aviv Shaked's family was initially hesitant to let their son go to Israel, but realized just how passionate he really is. New at 11, KTVU's Zach Sauce met with Aviv and his family. So, Zach, how did he describe his experience?
Well, I mean, a bit hair-raising, but truly just a remarkable young man. Just 16 years old, moved by news coverage of that devastation. He says he began earnestly searching for volunteer opportunities in the country on a government official aid site. And with his plans not even fully ironed out, he hopped on an El Al flight out of LAX bound for Israel.
I woke up October 7th, same as everyone.
That morning, 16-year-old Aviv Shaked remaining glued to the TV at his home near Mill Valley, soon learning about the hundreds of Israelis killed by Hamas, dozens of others taken hostage, and the path of destruction left behind. In the days that followed, aid flowing into the country.
The urgency hit me early on. The urgency hit me at home when I was like, wow, I need to go.
Seated nearby, his father, an Israeli-American who once served in the IDF, and his mother, Sharon.
My first reaction in my head was bleep no.
But her son refusing to back down, and his mother eventually giving in, realizing she'd raised him to do good.
And how can we be surprised when then you want to do that?
It would be a solo voyage.
Fast forward to Thanksgiving, and Aviv finding himself picking avocados, lemons, and oranges near the Gaza border, a trip he planned all on his own.
No one's living there right now. The families have been displaced.
Kibbutzes nearby, among those attacked by Hamas, their fields, part of a key agricultural region in Israel, now all but abandoned, raising concerns about a food crisis in the country. Israelis working the field alongside him.
Very shocked by, how are you allowed to come? They were super grateful.
At times, the work a bit hair-raising, the fields within reach of Hamas missiles.
In the south, in the fields, you don't get air raid sirens. You get to hear the missile go over your head and then get to lie on the ground.
Aviv soon learning several on the field were survivors of Kibbutz Be'eri, recalling one of their stories.
He was with his family in his shelter while there were Hamas terrorists in his house, while they were burning his house.
Soon seeing the aftermath himself.
This guy, watched all of this happen to his community that he's grown up in, and he's right back here working. At least I can do is help him work.
Now back home, determined to do more.
It was just a very incredible experience, and still sad, and strengthened my moral reserve to want to help.
And Aviv says he's now actually considering joining Israel's IDF, that's the Israel Defense Force, a path to citizenship in Israel, and eventually pursuing his college degree. Julie?
Yeah, 10 days, what a journey, brave, inspirational. So he had never been there before, so he just hopped on the plane, and he wasn't really affiliated with any certain organization. He just met that man who then took him to the farm?
Yeah, I mean, pretty remarkable. He didn't have those plans ironed out. He hopped on that El Al flight, met a stranger on the flight who turned out to be a nice guy, said, I don't have my driver's license. Will you drive me down to this field? And the rest is history.
Wow, a remarkable story. All right, Zach, thank you.